Here I am, Brian Quintero again. BrianQblog.wordpress.com is the website for the articles, for the videos, similar to this one. Go there for the articles, go there for the videos, go there for the conversation that you and I get to have. And again, if you are unfamiliar, this is the weekly rundown of all the articles that I've written and maybe some other newsworthy stuff that I didn't write about, but that I have an opinion about. So, again, minimum of 3 articles a week is what I write, and I will be making more than that soon, but for right now, 3 is the max I've got to do. So, let's take it to number 1. Number 1 is that Kevin Durant has been announced to be the cover athlete of NBA 2K15. There's no release date out, but it's most likely coming out in October to coincide with the just the same usually month that it always comes out in. And yeah, I mean, he was on the cover 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, 2K13. He was on the cover of along with Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin, and he's the MVP this year. It made sense, and he's when you think about it, 2K has been getting guys unlike EA, who in the past used to get just not random dudes, but guys who weren't necessarily MVPs or playoff champions. They would get guys that are just good, like they had Carmelo Anthony, Jason Kidd. These guys who were really good, but they never won really anything. They never really were the guys you think of when you think of NBA. When you think of NBA, you think of usually LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and now Kevin Durant. So 2K is keeping up with their selection of keeping up with players who are at that high level. So yeah, so they've had Kobe, they've had LeBron last year, they've had Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose, and now Kevin Durant. So it just made sense that he would get the job, or he would not get the job, but get the gig or get that spot. So not really much anything crazy about that there. There's been, again, no release date on 2K15, but expected out for the PS4 and Xbox One. I don't think it's coming out for the 360 and PS3. Just due to the rest of the other 2K sports games starting to leave that trend behind. So yeah, there's that story. The second story is the sort of takeover, but it's really just a merging of the company Neversoft and the company Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward, you should know them from the Call of Duty series. Neversoft, you should know them from the Tony Hawk Pro Skater and Guitar Hero series. Neversoft has taken over. The crazy thing is that the owners of Neversoft, or the founders of Neversoft, retired from this merger. And so I don't really see it as a merger, more as a takeover. So that's just my opinion. But yeah, Neversoft pretty much came over to help. They first helped on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I believe. I have it in the article, but they pretty much did the Spec Ops missions, which were 2-player missions that you could play online or co-op on landlines or regular sit-at-home couch. And then they came in and they helped on another Call of Duty game. I think that was I want to say the other Infinity Ward one. I forget off the top of my head, but again, read the articles, more specific. So yeah, Neversoft is now officially a part of Infinity Ward. It's no longer Neversoft, it's just Infinity Ward, so sort of like an amoeba, just sucked it in. But so I mean, what this means for the Call of Duty series is not really much that you'll notice. It's just that the team's gotten a little better, and that's about it. We won't really notice a change. Maybe more Spec Ops missions, maybe much more detailed than that. But other than that, we won't really notice the change. It just sucks, because if you, like me, grew up on Tony Hawk Pro Skater series, I love Neversoft, man. I used to buy, even they kind of did, I think they even did like the old WWE SmackDown games. Or maybe that's Ukes. I forget, but I dug Neversoft for the Tony Hawk series. And yeah, man, I dug it. I even copped their Dave Mirra BMX series. So yeah, I dug that shit, man. Rock it. So yeah, there it is. Neversoft is done. Infinity Ward is getting bigger. Maybe that helps them out in the race to see whose Call of Duty is better between Infinity Ward, Activision, and Treyarch. We'll see. But Infinity Ward did need the help, because if you remember a few years back, they let go of a lot of people, man. So Neversoft is just bringing in a new batch of people, new batch of developers, and hopefully the change will make their Call of Duty games better. Third story that I wrote, and I actually just wrote it before this, was It's not really a story, but it's a review of the Son of Batman, the new DC animated film that came out. I want to say like 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. My day again. Read the article. So yeah, in the article or in the review rather, I say that it's not as good as the other DC animated films, but it's still good. It's not as good as Justice League War or the Dark Knight Returns series, because the Dark Knight Returns series straight up, it's up there, man. Justice League War was also a really good one, though, and Justice League Flashpoint Paradox was also a very good one, in again my opinion. Son of Batman, for those who've read the comic series, which is again like the title says, Batman has a son with Talia al Ghul, and pretty much something happens where she has to leave the Damian Wayne, who is Batman's son, Bruce Wayne's son. She just leaves him off with him, and he never knew he had a son. He was just like, whatever. But in the film, unlike in the comics, which in the comics obviously they have more time to do things, and Damian's a jerk in the comics. Like, he's very unlikable for a long time. In the film, you can't do that. In the film, he is bratish, he's a jerk and whatnot, but you have to give him some sort of, relatable sympathy or something, so that the audience can, get behind him. And they do, and it does alright. It's just, it feels real quick. It feels like they could have used like 20 more minutes in the film to help flesh out some stuff, or just to make things not seem so quick, or wrap up so quick rather. But real quick, if you're a fan of Batman, like just Batman, and you'd like to see him and how he works and how he does his master plan kind of thing, where he takes anyone down. He doesn't really fight in the film. He fights, I think, twice. Once by himself and the other with Damian, and it's the first fight with him and Croc is really, really good. It's really fun. And that's what's missing from the film, though. For fans of Batman who don't know the Son of Batman comic series and are just going in because, like, oh man, Batman has a son, oh, what's going to happen? It's not as fulfilling as you'd want it to be. And it's not going to be the Batman film that you want it to be. So if you're looking for a Batman film like that, just go watch, just go watch Justice League War. Granted, that's a bunch of heroes and this is Justice League, but Batman stands out a lot and you can do some damage with that. But if you've seen them all and you're interested in this, go ahead and check it out. Don't rush out and buy it, though. I'd say if it goes on sale and in like the next month or two, check it out. If it's on Amazon for cheap, go ahead. But, around that $12 to $15 range, you won't be losing too much. And the violence is very, very... it's kind of weird because he's like an 11-year-old boy, but he's getting stabbed and he's killing people and shit like that. So if you're into that stuff, go ahead. But it was kind of alarming to watch it at first. But the violence is up there with like the Dark Knight Returns series, which is very weird to see from an 11-year-old kid. But hey, what am I to say? It's pretty good though. Fighting wise, pretty good. So check it out. That does it for the 3 articles that I wrote. But one quick little thing that I heard over the week was that the series Community got canceled. And what just came out was that, because everyone was speculating, right? Like, oh, maybe Netflix will pick it up, or maybe Hulu will have us, will pick up the series or whatnot. That story or that claim seems to be very unlikely now. Creator Dan Harmon was saying that he has other things he wants to do. He's got an Adult Swim series. I think he already has one, and I think he's just working on that right now, and he's got some other stuff in the pipeline. But it seems like the creator, the writers, the cast, they're all pretty alright with just saying goodbye. It's much more of a fan thing where we want Community to keep going on, but don't expect Netflix to be making a series, or don't expect that Community will be coming back anytime soon, or at all, really. So yeah, unfortunately we're going to have to end it on a downer, guys, but I am on a little bit of a time constraint here. I got some stuff to do. But again, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But again, brianqblog.wordpress.com is the website. Go over there for the articles. Go there for the videos. And go there for the comments, man. I'm just doing these for myself now, aren't I? Seems like it. Anyway, thank you. Check me out next week, or check me out in a few days. Maybe I'll make a video for Monday Night Raw if you're a Lucha fan. And other than that, check back on the articles, man. Thanks. Later.